Hey, baby.
Oh, a lot of people on the Hello.
Okay, it is, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Case number 20350089.
Okay, hold on. Yes, that's me. That's me.
Okay, and we
Hold up. You say two. You say case number what?
2035 0089.
Nope. It's 203-50140.
Oh, that's all right. You're on a different case. That's okay. I was trying to get the court clerk.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on a different case. Yeah. Is our case dismissed?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have you to please mute your devices until your case is called. And device is not muted. That brings a lot of noise into the system. So please mute your device.
That's what he's doing.
This is case number 20350132. This is First Alliance Investments LLC versus Deborah Callahan and other occupants of property at 13230 LaSalle Boulevard, number 13. The court also calls the suffix 0136, that's DFI Properties LLC versus Sherelle Davis and other occupants of property at 13537 Bostonberry. The court also calls case number 0142, that's DFI Properties LLC versus Kawandra McKinney and other occupants of property at 11.
Yes,
In the city of Detroit. If you have noise in your background, I need you to mute your device so that you're not interfering with the hearing. Thank you. All right. These are matters in which Mr. Abbott is the attorney of record. Mr. Abbott, are you here, sir? I see an indication that he's somewhere nearby. His P number is 26085. And these matters are before the court. Each of them are set for first hearings at this time. Do I have on the Zoom with me Deborah Callahan, an occupant of LaSalle Boulevard? If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time.
Yes.
All right, that is file 0132. Let me ask about 0136. Sherelle Davis or any occupant of Glastonbury. If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time.
I'm here.
All right. Good afternoon to you. Where are you? Say something again.
Sure, no problem. I'm right here. Can you see me?
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I do see you there, Miss Davis. You live at the property on Glastonbury. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Honored not to interrupt, but I'm here for Michigan Legal Services this afternoon to assist in people that don't have representation for the first hearing to get information that they could be assist with diversion programs.
I did see you there, and I'm gonna let you away with interrupting that time. It's good to have you here this afternoon.
Thank you. That's normally not my role, but I'm helping out Michigan Legal Services, so I'm sitting in for them this afternoon for those type of cases.
Thank you, ma'am. I kind of got tipped off a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's good to see that you're here. All right, Miss Davis, have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding the matter that you have in front of you, ma'am?
No.
All right. So, Miss Davis, I do want to connect you with someone that can speak with you regarding your matter and give you some advice regarding what your rights are and what you might be able to do with the case that you have before the court. This is the first date on this matter, and as such, the court is required to set it on for a second hearing. That date is going to be the 22nd of February. That's your next date. And the time on that is going to be at 10 o'clock a.m.
One second, can I go grab a pen so I can write it down?
right, Ms.
Okay,
Davis,
you said February 2nd.
at 10 o'clock. All right, Ms. Davis, and Ms. Davis, I'm going to give you somebody that you can talk with now regarding this matter.
Thank you.
Who's available to talk with Ms. Davis at this time?
Your Honor, can you hear me?
I see.
Luca, you're muted.
Yeah, you muted. Ms.
I can speak with her. If you have a breakout room, that would be great.
Ms. Booker, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1, and Ms. Davis, I'm sending you to breakout room number 1 together with the attorney, Ms. Booker. So you'll
Okay,
receive-
thank you.
All right, you're going to receive a notification from me. Just a moment there, Ms. Davis. Right about now, let's see. There you are, Ms. Booker and Ms.
Thank you.
Davis.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll talk to you soon. Click onto that location and you can go to the breakout. Do I have a person living at the property on Glenfield? That's Kawandra McKinney, I believe is the name on
Yes,
Glenfield.
yes, I'm here.
All right, what's your name, ma'am? Oh, yeah, all
I'm
right.
looking. They spelled my name wrong.
They spelled it wrong in the file? Okay.
Yes,
It looks like-
it's K-E-O.
That's all right. I see it. It looks like it's coming up on your device as KEOUNDRA, okay?
Yes, sir.
So, have you had a chance to talk with a lawyer regarding your rights in this matter and ways you may be? Yes, ma'am?
No, we have not.
All right. So let me set it up for you to talk with someone. As you heard me
Okay.
say in the previous case, I will be adjourning this over till the 22nd of February at 10 o'clock a.m. That's the next date that you're going to come back regarding this matter. But right now, I'm going to set it up for you to talk to someone in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. And I think that was Mr. Salome. You're prepared to talk with Ms. McKinney in the breakout room, sir?
Can you hear me, Your Honor? Having some technical.
Yes, I do, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to make it clear that we are not offering a representation, but we can speak with her and see if we're able to take some information and let her know later on what we're able to do.
Right, very well. And so Ms. McKinney, they're going to speak with you and they may be able to represent you. That's not for sure yet, but they'll be able to give you some advice and give you some information so that you're ready for the hearing on the 22nd.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
You're going to click onto your advice. You're going to see a notification to go to breakout room number 2. And
Okay, it hasn't come up yet.
all right, once you see that, then click on, and that's going to put you in that breakout room number 2. So I'm
Okay.
gonna send
Thank
it to
you,
you.
Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Ms. McKinney.
Okay.
All right, this is case number 235071. This is Gerson Serpin versus occupants of property at 16637 Chandler Park Drive. The court also calls at this time the suffix 0097. That's Latasha and Glenn Coleman versus Willie Richardson and Karen Richardson and other occupants of property at 906 Burlingame. There's also the matter of the suffix 0075. I've received a petition to dismiss that matter. That is Neat Finders versus Andrea Brown. Counsel, your appearance at this time.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joe Worka, P75969 for the plaintiffs.
Thank you, Counsel. That's a correct indication regarding 0075. That matter should be dismissed. Is that correct, sir?
Was that from our office? I'm not, the name doesn't sound familiar on my last one.
I was connected here and I just threw it on the floor. We'll check it in the, I'll check it again once I get it up, okay? All right, with regards to these two matters, they both look to be set on for first hearing. And let's see, another one. Yeah, the other one is from your office, and I do in fact have a order of dismissal in that file. So you probably would not have it anywhere around because it's already been dismissed. All right, very well. Now I'm looking on this record to see if I have any occupant of the property at 16637 Chandler Park Drive. If you're on the Zoom, please say something to me.
Yes. Huh?
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your name, ma'am?
Evita Crawford.
All right, thank you, Ms. Crawford. Just one moment. All right, and Ms. Crawford, have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer that might be able to give you some advice and assistance regarding this matter?
No, sir.
All right, so Ms. Crawford, I am going to set it up so that you can talk with a lawyer in the breakout room and discuss your case with that lawyer. I'm also setting a new date for you to come back before the court. That's going to be on the 22nd of February at 10:15 a.m. February the 22nd at 10:15 a.m. is when you would be returning on this matter. Right now, I'm going to set it up for you to talk with someone that you can go over your legal rights and discuss this case. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to be sending you to breakout room number 3. Attorney Steve Lockhart is going to be speaking with you at that location. And so you'll receive a notification from me in just a second here. And let's get you in a breakout room. I'm sending you there right about now, ma'am.
Okay.
Mr. Horka, do you know if your client would be interested in converting so Sarah could be used?
Not at this point, but I will send them a follow-up with that inquiry.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm looking now for Richardson regarding property on Burlingame. If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time, please. Yeah, any person living at the property on Burlingame, if you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time.
Yes, Mr. Richardson is on the line.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Billy Richardson.
All right, thank you, Mr. Richardson. I'm putting your name in now with your advice. Just one moment. Now, let me ask you, is it in fact true that you've not spoken with a lawyer regarding this matter yet? Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to set it up so that I'm going to set it up so that you can talk with someone and go over your rights regarding this matter. And by law, I'm going to also set the new date in this matter. That new date is going to be the 22nd of February at 10:15 a.m. 2/22 at 10:15 will be the next action date in this matter. And right now, I'm going to set it up where you can get a chance to talk with a lawyer regarding your case, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I don't think I have anyone in the Zoom right now, but just hold tight and I'll have a lawyer available to talk to you. Mr. Linden, did you want to get started with Mr. Richardson on this matter?
I'm not a lawyer, Shay, but I work.
I know sometimes so you're not really involved in the intake process. Okay, that's all right. Just stand down for now. I'll come back to you at the appropriate time. Thank you. And Mr. Richardson, I'll come back to you in just a moment as we get a lawyer to talk to you.
Okay, Your Honor.
Regarding the suffix 02, strike at 0132, I called that previously. Ms. Callahan was not in the Zoom at LaSalle Street. At this time, do I have anyone living at LaSalle Boulevard, Ms. Callahan, or anyone at apartment 13? Say something if you're on this Zoom. All right, that matter will be set over for the 22nd at 10 o'clock a.m., February 22nd, 10 o'clock a.m. If the defendant does not appear at that time, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment to show order.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Abbott, I've called all of the matters that you had, and the various attorneys that spoke with those individuals in breakout rooms. Your cases are set over for the 22nd of February at 10 o'clock a.m.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Judge. This is Angelica Scott, and I can go ahead and talk to Mr. Richardson until there's a attorney available to talk to him, and I can do the intake.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Scott. Ms. Scott, I'm going to put you in breakout room number 4, and I'm sending Mr. Richardson to breakout room number 4 with you, ma'am. Thank you. And I'll get one of the attorneys to come that way once they're in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So you can click on now to the breakout room, Mr. Richardson, number 4.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Do I have, this is case number 20-350089. This is Fountain Court Cooperative versus Anita Barrymore. The matter is before the court on the filing of the complaint for recovery of possession of property regarding property at 2858 18th Street, 1A, Unit 049. Your appearance at this time?
Your Honor, Julie Croto, P39367 on behalf of the plaintiff. And Your Honor, we sent in a dismissal on this matter. That's why I showed up, just to make sure that the court did get it.
I don't have it just yet, but I will make sure that it's taken care of. The file is noted now as being dismissed, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Day to you as well. I'll fill out one.
Okay.
The court now calls case number 20-350082. This is Jewel Hill and versus Lavoy Godwick and other occupants of property at 4270 Elmhurst. The court is also calling the suffix 0086. That's Blume, BLUME Property LLC versus Colin Liu, LAU, and Katie Holden Stout, and other occupants of property at 900 East Grand Boulevard in the city of Detroit. Counsel, your appearance regarding this matter, sir. You're on mute. You're on mute, Mr. Richner.
Sorry, Your Honor. Stephen Richter, P64117 on behalf of the plaintiffs, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, counsel. And this is the first hearing with respect to these matters, and they both sound in complaints to recover possession of property. Let me see if I have minutes on these matters. In regard to the property of Elmhurst, I'm looking for someone that lives at 4270 Elmhurst, Lavoy. If you want to assume, say something at this time.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And what's your name, sir?
Yes, sir. My name is Lavoy Godwin.
All right. Thank you. I have it in the file, Godwin. Is it Godwin? Spell the last name if you will.
Correct. Godwin, as in Nancy.
All right. Thank you, sir. Just one moment here. All right, Mr. Godwin, have you had an opportunity to talk with, why did it come up? See you there, just one moment, sir.
Hello? Hi, everybody.
Mr. Godwin, have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding your legal rights in this matter, sir?
No, sir. I choose within my discretion to represent myself.
All right. In this matter, I'm not going to allow you to represent yourself until you talk with someone about the legal issues in this matter. So I'm going to set it up so that you can speak with someone in a breakout room that can at least go over the issues that you have in this case and give you some direction as to what you can do and as to what your legal rights are in this matter. You have the right to an attorney, and in this COVID environment where there are some variant rules, I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to someone. I keep putting your name in and it keeps going away, so let's find out what's going on here. Are you on more than one device, sir?
I apologize, Your Honor. I am on my car speaker because I couldn't figure out how to get my phone unmuted.
All right, gotcha. All right, that's not a problem, sir. We're working it out. So
and
the second hearing,
Your Honor, also it kicked me off. It kicked me off. So you said I just heard allow.
Okay. So I don't know where. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to set the next date in this matter because the state administrative order requires that I set a second hearing date. That date's going to be the 22nd of February, and that's going to be at 10:30 a.m. February the 22nd at 10:30 a.m. is when you'll need to Zoom back in. And I am going to give you someone that you can talk to that can go over the legal rights and issues that you may have regarding this matter. And we'll do that right now. I'm going to send you to a breakout room so that you can speak with someone in that regard. Mr. Lockhart?
Judge, I will go to breakout with Mr. Godwin, but could you please send this into breakout 3 with Ms. Crawford to do an intake?
All right, so who am I sending in through?
Sending Joe Linden, who's going to be waving to you.
Oh, yeah, I got him. So,
and
okay.
We already have Ms. Crawford in breakout 3. You'll send Linden to 3.
Well, you can send me to 3 if you need me.
All right, so let me see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, that's where, well, okay, Mr. Linden is going to go there. Mr. Lockhart, you've already been there, is that correct?
That's correct. I need Mr. Linden to mop up.
All right, and I'm sending you to 3, Mr. Linden. All right, very well. And Mr. Lockhart, I'm going to send you, sir, to 4 because Ms. Scott is there doing an intake on Mr. Richardson. So I'm going to send you to 4. Ms. Fluker, I'm sending you back to number 1, and I'm going to send Mr. Gottlieb to that location in just a moment.
Okay, great.
Just one moment, ma'am.
By the way, Ms. Fluker, I emailed you a docket with some notes if it's helpful to you.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So, Ms. Fluker, you're going to be able to go back to 1. And Mr. Godwin, I'm sending you to 1. And there you are, sir. All right. So, Ms. Fluker, Attorney Fluker is going to talk with you. So just click on it if you can, Mr. Godwin.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. And so that's the next date on this matter, Mr. Richter, regarding the case that you have under the suffix 0082. I'm looking at 0086 now. Do I have Colin Liu or Katie Stout or any occupant of 900 East Grand Boulevard on this Zoom? If you're on this Zoom, say something at this time. Ms. Fluker, you can go back. You already have the notification again. You need to send it again. All right. It appears that no one at the East Grand Boulevard address has appeared. It is the first hearing. I will set the matter on consistent with the other case, and that's going to be at 10:15 on the 22nd. 222, 10:15. If the defendant does not appear at that second hearing, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment at that time.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counsel. Good day to you, sir.
You too.
All right, this is case number 2350093. This is McHugh LLC versus occupants of property at 11685 Lake Point. The matter is before the court on the filing of the complaint.
Yes, that's me.
Possession of property. And counsel, your appearance at this time, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Alan Dyer, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, 54857. This is the first hearing on our complaint for termination of tenancy. My client has expressed a willingness to do EDP if the occupants appear and wish to participate.
All right, thank you, counsel. Do I have occupant, or any person living at the Lake Point address? Say something if you live at 11685.
Yes, I do.
All right. What's your name, ma'am?
De'Ara Neely.
I got the first name, Mia, and what's the last name?
No, my first name is De'Ara, Deaira. Last name Neely, Neely.
One second. You're just a little bit cloudy. It's not because of you. Something about your device is a little cloudy. So say the first name rather slow for me again. Say the first name. What is it?
Deaira.
All right. Deidre, and what's the last name?
Neely, Neely, and it's De'Ara.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Millie. Have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding this matter, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right. So I'm going to set it up where you can talk with someone today that will be able to give you some legal advice and information regarding this case. And under the Michigan rule that I'm operating now, I have to set this matter.
I can't really hear you. I heard music.
All right.
Somebody's
You hear me now?
Yeah, because somebody's background playing music.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're working on that as we're going along. As long as you're able to hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
The next date that you're coming back is on the 22nd of February. You're going to be coming back at 10:15 a.m. That's the time that you're going to want to zoom in the next time. I'm going to give you a lawyer to talk to, Ms. Bailey, in just a few moments. So just stand by, and I'll set it up for you to go into a breakout room and talk with someone now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so just hold tight. I'll come right back to you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great afternoon.
And likewise to you, sir. Thank you. Good day. All right. And the court now calls 2350097. That's Robert J. Morton versus Sylvia Mosby and other occupants of property located at 3469 South Bassett Street. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. Counsel, your appearance at this time, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lucia DeSico, P72856 on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon to you, Counsel. Do I have on this Zoom anyone living at the property on South Bassett Street? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right. It does not appear that the defendant has appeared regarding this matter. Accordingly, given that it is the first hearing, the court will set the matter over for a subsequent hearing under the administrative order. That hearing is going to be the 22nd of February, and the court is setting that hearing for 10:15 a.m. on the 22nd of February is the next action date. If the defendant does not appear, the court will grant a motion for entry of default judgment at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Good day to you.
Thanks, you too.
And Mr. Callahan, we're giving a few minutes on your matter as it's set for to strike it for 2:20. We'll be calling you.
Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the court does call now 203-50101. This is Mini Capital LLC versus Delon Watkins and other occupants of property at 300 Whitmore Road, apartment number 105. The plaintiff is represented by his counsel of record, Mr. Harrison Galick, P76452. He is not on the Zoom at this moment. Let me find out if I have Mr. Watkins at the address on Whitmore Road, number 105. If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time. If I have Mr. Watkins or any person living on Whitmore, please say something at this time. All right. It appears that that no one has appeared on the case 0101 with Mini Capital versus Delon Watkins at 300 Whitmore Road, 105. Accordingly, the court will set the matter over for
Judge, if I may on that one, I'm sorry, Kevin Callahan, P78273. I received word from Trowbridge Law Firm, Mark Corey and Chris Ashfalt, that they are submitting a dismissal on that case.
All right, thank you, counsel. With that in mind, the court will note the file as one that is expecting an order of dismissal and will deem that the case is in fact dismissed. Thank you, counsel.
Judge, aren't we finished with Miss Davis? Ms. Booker talked to her.
Yes. Is she still on the?
Yeah,
On the
she's
stage,
still
you already talked to someone and you received your date. Is that correct, ma'am?
She's on mute. Ms. Davis?
I think she's got. Yeah, Ms. Davis, you talked with someone in the breakout room and you have your date to come back. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so you're all set. You can zoom out. All right.
All set for now?
That's all set for now. Come back at that next day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
You gotta add, they're gonna take this from you. They're gonna take that from that other clearance. They gonna change, these estimates, that's what I'm saying, we're from our place. They gonna do that, they gonna take anywhere from.
All right, Ms. Crawford, you're not muted there. Ms. Crawford, you already had opportunity to talk with someone. Is that correct, Ms. Crawford?
Yes, sir.
And you got your next date, correct? Correct, ma'am?
Yes, it's the 22nd, right, of February. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. And that's when you're coming back to see us. So you're all set, ma'am. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
So I do have Ms. Mealy waiting to speak with someone. And I do want to send her to speak with someone. That's under file number 0093 regarding property on Lake Point and Mr. Dyer's office. So I'm going to send you now the breakout room number 3, ma'am. Send you breakout room number 3. So you're going to get a notification for that, Ms. Mealy, right about now to go to breakout room number 3. And there it is, Ms. Mealy. And Mr. Lockhart, I'm sending you there out of 4. There you are, sir. Mr. Linden, if you want to, you can go back. You can go in 3. You already have the prompter for 3, sir. And I believe Mr. Lockhart would like to see you there. All right, this is case number 2350-109. This is Anna Richardson versus Caleb Cooper and other occupants of property located at 5570 Underwood Street. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. Counsel, your appearance in this matter, please.
Good afternoon, Judge. Kevin Callahan, P78273, representing plaintiff in this matter.
All right, thank you, counsel. And this is the first hearing in this matter, so the court will be setting a subsequent date. That date's going to be the 22nd of February, 2021. And the time on this matter is going to be 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. is the time. I see that I have Ms. Kayla Cooper on this matter. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
You live at the property on Underwood. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding your legal rights and ways you might resolve this case, ma'am?
No, I have not. I called and left a message. No one returned my phone call.
All right. All right. So what I'm going to do, ma'am, is I am going to give you someone to talk to right now that you can go over what your legal rights are and legal options may be in this case. And I'm also setting the date. I believe you heard me previously. I'll go over it again. The next time that you come back to Zoom in would be the 22nd of February, 2021. It's at 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. Miss Attorney Fluker, Vanessa Fluker, is going to speak with you. And so you're going to get a notification from me to go to breakout room number 1. And you'll meet Ms. Fluker at that location. So I'm sending you there.
Okay.
Right now, man. All the best to you.
Thank you, Judge. And Vanessa, this is a 30-day month-to-month termination, just to let you know, okay?
Okay, all right. Is it straight termination or back written or what?
Nope, just straight termination. They just want possession of the property. I think my client's going to sell it.
Okay, all right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, this is case number 23-50105. This is AMG Units LLC versus Narissa Watson and other occupants of property located at 1759 Parker Street. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for damage or health hazard. Mr. Brian Heel or Mr. Coleman Potts represents the plaintiff in this matter. Mr. Coleman Potts' P number is 780607. And I don't see them on the Zoom at this time. Do I have Narissa Watson or any person that live on Parker Street in this matter? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. Narissa Watson, person living on Parker Street. All right, it appears that the defendant has not appeared in this matter. The matter is set on as a damage or health hazard case. Therefore, the court will set a second hearing as required by law. That second hearing is going to take place on the 12th, 2/12/21. And that's going to be at 10 o'clock a.m., 2/12/21 at 10 o'clock a.m. Because of the nature of the case, the court has set it a little earlier because it is claimed as a health hazard, damage to property case.
Okay,
Ms. McKinney, if you could just please mute your microphone, please. Thank you. Sorry about that, Judge.
She's all set to go, as a city. You spoke with someone, ma'am, and you have your new date. Is that correct?
yes.
All right.
So we come back on the 22nd of February at 10 a.m.
That's correct, ma'am.
All right. You have a nice day.
You have a nice day as well, ma'am. Mr. Potts, I did call that matter, and the defendant was not present. I noted your name and P number for the record and indicated that the matter would be set on for the 12th of February at 10 o'clock a.m. The court set it on that date as an early date because of the nature of the complaint as a health hazard, damage to property complaint. Are you there, Mr. Coleman? Mr. Potts?
Yes, good afternoon, Judge. Actually, we're going to be dismissing that case. I would just wonder if I can email or fax over an order of dismissal to the court.
You can do so, sir. And so I'll pull that date. I'm going to note on the file that it is in fact a dismissal. And Ms. Hunter, you have Ms. Hunter's email address. Is that correct, sir?
I do not, Your Honor. Is there any way you can put it in the chat, or we can go off live and you can give it to me?
I'll make it happen right now. It's Latifah.hunter@36districtcourt.org. And the first name she's going to spell for you is Latifah.hunter.
LATIF as in Frank, AH.Hunter.
All right, I'll send that over right now. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Potts, and good day to you.
You too.
Judge, could I interrupt when you're free?
You may at this time, sir.
Thank you. This is Lockhart. I was just in breakout with a person who thought she was here for traffic tickets, but when she gave me a case number, it shows an eviction case that's scheduled for this afternoon in front of you at 2 o'clock, but I don't see it on the docket. That's file ending 093. Alan Dyer, McCullough versus occupants. That case possibly been dismissed or something?
No, I called it.
I just saw it. I just found it.
Right. Is that Miss Mealy that you have?
Yes. It turns out Miss Mealy does not live at that address, but her mother does. She is going to convey to her mother the new court date, but we did not take any intake on it. She was not interested in doing that. I don't know if you need to mark your file, but the defendant's daughter appeared thinking she was here for traffic ticket.
Okay. We'll put a notation in that regard. Thank you, sir. Wow.
Says she's going to tell her mother about the new court date, but I am not confident of that. If Miss Hunter could please send out a letter.
I sent a note.
We're going to send a notice for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this is case number 2350113. This is Rosera Lorenzo versus Ali Isom and Michelle McLaughlin and other occupants of property at 5682 Homedale in the city of Detroit. This matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. Do I have Lorenzo, last name Lorenzo, on this Zoom? Say something if you're on the Zoom, last name Lorenzo, regarding property on Homedale. All right, do I have any person living at that location on Homedale on the Zoom? Michelle McLaughlin, Ali Isom? The matter is set on for 2:30 in the PM, and no one has responded to the court's call. At this time, it is set as a first hearing, and as such, the court will set it over for a subsequent. And that date is going to be the 22nd of February, 2021. And the court is setting that matter on for 10:30 a.m. It's a new date on this matter. We'll send out a new notice as well. All right, the court at this time calls case number 2350117. This is Glenda McGladney versus LaShondra Brown and other occupants of property located at 9302 Dexter, apartment 1S. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. This is the first hearing regarding this matter. Do I have Glenda McGladney on the Zoom? If I have Glenda McGladney, please say something at this time. All right, do I have LaShondra Brown, a person living on the deck? Where are you? Say something. All right. Let's see. What is your name?
LaShondra Brown.
All right, thank you, Ms. Brown. And you live at the property there on Dexter, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to a lawyer. You don't have a lawyer regarding this matter, is that correct, ma'am?
I filled out the application and I'm with the UCHC program. My application has been did and completed. I'm just waiting on the landlord to apply.
All right, so you talked to someone at the United Community Housing Coalition regarding applying for eviction diversion. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to set you up with a lawyer right now, somebody that you can talk to and go over what process you've already gone through. And they'll be able to give you some advice and direction as to what happens next in your case. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and set your case over. The new date is going to be the 22nd of February, 2021. I'm setting that for 10:30 a.m. That's the next time that you'll Zoom back in. And right now, I'm going to give you
Okay.
some that you can talk to and go over the issues that you were talking to me about. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So let's see who's going to talk with Ms. Brown at this time.
I can, Your Honor, this is Lockhart.
If you could put me in there as well, Your Honor, that'd be great.
All right. So, all right, Mr. Lockhart, I will send you to talk with Ms. Brown. And Ms. Brown, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 3. And you're getting a notice.
Could I ask for Mr. Linden, please, as well?
Yes, he already has access to that room. All right.
Lockhart, before you go, Miss Brown already has a file in our SharePoint folder, so look that up when you get in there with her.
All right, thank you, Ms. Scott. Ms. Scott, maybe I should send you there right now because he left before you were finished. So maybe he didn't hear you.
I think Mr. Salam
I'm sorry.
heard me.
You said something and I didn't get it. So Ms. Scott, I'm moving you to 3 temporarily. There you are. All right, the court calls case number 20350121. This is Jesse Clanton versus Alexia Smith and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 17180 Conley Street. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for recovery of possession of property. Do I have on the Zoom Jesse Clanton?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And you own the property on Conley Street, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, just one moment here. All right, I got your name in there. And do I have on the Zoom Alexis Smith living at the Conley address? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. I'm looking for Miss Alexis Smith on Conley Street. Say something at this time. All right, it does appear that the defendant has not appeared this afternoon on this matter. This is the first hearing, Mr. Clanton. As such, the court is required by law to set the matter for a second hearing date. That date is going to be the 22nd of February, 2021. The hearing time in this matter will be at 10:20 a.m., 10:20 a.m. That's the next date that you'll Zoom back in. If the tenant does not appear.
February 22nd.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, February 22nd at 10:20 a.m. If the tenant does not appear on that date, you can ask for a judgment. The court will enter the judgment by default because that would be the second hearing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I do wish you well. That concludes the hearing on today's date. I'll see you on the 22nd.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. The court is calling 20350125. This is Mary Miller versus another occupants. TYO and Hawkins and other occupants of property at 4628 Lakewood is the address. 4628 Lakewood. Do I have on the Zoom Mary Miller?
Yes.
All right. And
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, Ms. Miller. I see your device under Anthony Williams, but
Yes. That's my son-in-law.
all right, no problem, ma'am. I'm changing that up just a moment here. And you own the property on Lakewood Street, is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Just one moment, ma'am. Do I have Hawkins or someone living at the property on Lakewood on this Zoom? Hawkins or someone living on Lakewood? If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time. It looks like the defendant has not appeared in this matter. And This is the first hearing, so by law, I have to set the matter for a second hearing date. That date's going to be the 22nd of February, and the time is going to be at 2:25 a.m. 2:25 a.m. Is going to be the time on this matter. If defendant does not appear in the second hearing, then you would ask for a default. The court would be inclined to grant your default judgment if defendant does not appear at the second hearing. All right, ma'am? So you have the new date to come back. Is that correct, ma'am?
Pardon me?
You do have the new date that I gave you. You took that down,
Yeah,
ma'am?
yes, I just wrote it down.
All
That's
right.
February the 22nd
Yes, ma'am.
at 2:25.
Yes, ma'am. All right, and I'll see you on that date, ma'am. And again, if the defendant doesn't show up, just ask for a default judgment at that time, and I'll sign it. And the person will have 10 days beyond that time to get out of the property.
Okay.
Okay. I wish you well, ma'am. Good day to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, the court now calls case number 23-501. This is Teresa Bordeaux versus Michael Casson and other occupants of property located at, looks like 3208 South Littledale. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint to recover possession of property. And I'm looking at the notice. It says 2208 Littledale. All right. Do I have on the Zoom Bordeaux?
Yes,
your name?
I'm representing Bordeaux. I'm her father.
All right. And what's your name, sir?
Keith Brown. I'm on some of those documents also. I think I'm on the notice to quit document.
All right. Do you own the property?
Yes, co-owner with my daughter.
All right. So your name is on the title?
No.
Oh, so you don't own the property. So you're involved in helping her to manage the property. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
All right. All right. So where is she today? Why is she?
She's working from home. She's on a call right now. She's a supervisor for Henry Ford Health. She had a 2:30 call.
All right.
And if you actually need her, she had to get off the car, but she's in the premises.
All right. All right. Very well. So let me see if I have Michael Casson, the person that lives at the property on Littlesdale. If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. And you are Michael Casson, are you?
Yes.
All right. And you understand that the landowner wants you to move from the property. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Have you talked to a lawyer, anyone that might be able to give you some advice and information regarding this particular case, sir?
Yeah. No, sir. But I actually don't even live at the property no more, sir.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I don't live at the property no more. I've been gone for close to a year.
All right. So who's living at the property now? Do you know?
I don't know. When I moved, I had last year I had moved away from the property for a few months, and when I came back, somebody was squatting in the lower apartment. And
really?
he tried to make it my responsibility to remove the squatters from the apartment. I just didn't get involved, but I've been gone.
All right, sir. Sir, Mr. Assistant Manager, what's going on with that? Do you have any idea what Mr. Casson is talking about?
No, because first of all, how will he know what's going on? So I want the.
Let me say this. He said he went back there after a few months, and he said that he saw that there were some other people living there, but he's relinquishing all of his rights to the property, and he has no interest in anything that's there. So I'm looking at this, your complaint in this matter, and I do see that you did say all other occupants. Let's see, just one moment. So I think what Mr. Carson is saying here is that he has moved out. He has no access to the property and does not want to return to the property. that what he wants is he wants to be dismissed out of this case. And your case would survive as against occupants. So that would mean that if someone occupying this property does not show up here at the next hearing, that a judgment would be entered against the occupants in this matter.
I understand.
Let me see, I want to make sure, well, whoever filed the complaint in this matter, well, they gave the notice to all occupants, but they didn't put on the,
There hasn't been any response whatsoever.
yeah, they didn't put on the note, they didn't put on the complaint occupants. Just thinking through this a little bit, all right? So, Ms. Booker, you think it would be worthwhile talking with Mr. Casson on this matter?
Your Honor, I think that if in fact he's being dismissed out of the case, he should be fine. I can talk to him, but my only concern would be is if he's been gone for over a year and some judgment enters and it's squatters there and not him, I think that's a little bit of a problem. But if he's being dismissed out, the occupants are remaining, to see if they show up at the second hearing, we should be okay. I have no problem talking with him.
All right. Now, what I don't have in this file is the proof of service. So I think that the proper thing here is probably to dismiss Mr. Casson out of this case and for it to go against the occupants. But I needed to see.
I have a proof of service. I'm looking at it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I need to see, because I need to see.
Okay, it was filed by Mr. Paul Brown on the 10th of December.
Okay. And how does it? Okay. How does it say that the person would serve?
He said he was unable to serve the defendants on the 8th and 9th, and on the 10th he attached it service by attachment. So that was his third attempt on the 10th.
All right, very well. Very well.
And his CO number is number 121.
All right, very well, sir. So what I'm going to do is at this point, Mr. Casson, I'll grant his petition to be dismissed out of this case. And this case will be a case against occupants, all occupants. So I'm going to set a new date, and we're going to send a notice to that address to occupants. And if the occupants do not appear at the second hearing date, then you will want to ask for a default judgment to be entered so that you could then get possession of the property. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to set that date for the 22nd, 2/22. I'll set it for 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. on the 22nd. We're going to send notices out to the occupants. At this time, Mr. Casson, the case is dismissed against Mr. Casson, but the case is still active against occupants. And now, if they don't show up on the 22nd, then you'll move for entry of default judgment so that you can then start the process of getting your property back. You understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. So, Mr. Casson, you do not have to return on that date. You're no longer a part of this case. I'm dismissing you out of this case. And the occupants, this case is against any other persons occupying the property. And their new date is the 22nd of February, 2021. So ordered.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good day. And because of my love for good people, I think it's disappointing that that's the end of my call. So I don't have, you know, I don't have anybody else to give you right now.
Judge, you won't be happy unless I cause a problem. I show a phone 335. I show another person on your Zoom.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out who that person is right about now, hopefully. So you're there on a cell phone and your last digits are 5632. Tell me who you are. Speak up or peace out.
They just disappeared from my screen.
Likewise.
Well,
Yeah, they dropped off.
they dropped off. It may have been somebody that was here because of the strength of my voice. Just one.
No, we've been selling tickets, no cover charge.
Oh, all right. Well, I think that's about, Ms. Luker, it's certainly good to have you here this afternoon.
Thank you. I've definitely, you'll probably see more of me. I know I'm pretty close with Marilyn and Ted, and this, you know how the environment is now. It's getting pretty overwhelming, so I'll be stepping in where I can to try to help out.
That's perfect. And Miss Scott and Mr. Lennon have been both have been some workhorses around here. They've been flung around so much until it's not funny, but they've been getting it done. And Mr. Solomon and Mr. Lockhart and some others have really been working in this process. So thank you very much. And let's do it again soon.
All righty.
All right. So
All right, everyone have a great day. Wonderful
Have a
afternoon.
great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Good day. Deborah, you clear there?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear anything else, John? Oh, wait a minute. We still on YouTube.
Yeah, let me go off.